I'm a wartime president. This is a war. We're at war. In a true sense, we're at war. And we're fighting an invisible enemy.
It's hard to imagine that the nation with the largest economy on Earth that is home to the world's medical and tech giants could be brought to its knees by a pandemic. The COVID-19 outbreak is exposing the fragile social, economic, and political system of the United States and threatening millions of lives in the process. So what's fueling America's descent into becoming the new coronavirus epicenter?
It will go away, just stay calm.
It's important to remember that the United States and South Korea each reported their first case of the coronavirus to the World Health Organization on January the 20th. Fast forward 2 months later and cases in the US are growing at a faster rate than any other country in the world, while South Korea cases are on the decline.
I am officially declaring a national emergency.
The Trump administration's response to the virus has been widely criticized as too little, too late. Now, as the death toll surges, life-saving stimulus packages aimed at retaining millions of jobs are being held up in the Senate as Democrats and Republicans fail to come together around the legislation. The Democrats have repeatedly blocked legislation stating that the packages favor corporations over working people. But delayed action on an already delayed response is only inflating the crisis.
And hopefully, some adults will show up on the other side of the room and understand and the need to act before the markets go down further and the American people become even more depressed about our lack of ability to come together under the most extraordinary circumstances.
Recent reporting has also uncovered that several months before the coronavirus pandemic began, the Trump administration eliminated a key American public health position in Beijing, intended to help detect disease outbreaks in China. It was also revealed that 2 years prior, the administration disbanded the White House pandemic response team.
You say we did that. I don't know anything about it.
You don't know about the reorganization that happened at the National Security
It's the administration.
Council.
Perhaps they do that. People let people go.
There are not enough face masks, gloves, ventilators, hospital beds to get us through this. Many hospitals are already at capacity or are approaching capacity.
With cases spiking in New York, California, and Washington, Trump has authorized the National Guard and deployed floating military hospitals, giving an indication of the severity of the situation rapidly unfolding. Due to delay, faults, and now a shortage of test kits, there is no way of knowing how many people are actually infected in America right now. A study published by Imperial College London predicted that unless aggressive action is taken, the coronavirus could kill 2.2 million Americans in the coming months. Trump signed into law a bill that would make COVID-19 testing, but not treatment, free. As a country without a Medicare for All system, 30 million Americans are uninsured, a number that will only grow as the economy tanks and millions of Americans lose their jobs. Fear of crippling ER or hospital bills could keep many home or at work, even if they are sick. America has no national laws guaranteeing paid sick leave. In emergency efforts, Trump signed legislation granting paid sick leave to those impacted by coronavirus, but there are conditions. Companies with 500 employees or more are not required to provide the paid sick leave. This includes companies like Amazon and McDonald's.
Hello, McFamily.
Last week, McDonald's did roll out a coronavirus plan stating that anybody that's quarantined will be paid.
Protecting the well-being of our people and our customers is our #1 priority.
But you guys, don't be fooled. That's only for corporate-owned McDonald's. But 95% of McDonald's are franchise stores, including my store, so that does not benefit us whatsoever.
A startling 59% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. With lockdowns already underway in major states, small businesses are beginning to close their doors. State-by-state jobless filings are already growing. California has seen its daily filings jump from 2,000 to 80,000, with many other states reporting the same kinds of increases. It's this complex web of America's fragile system that has created the perfect storm for a new coronavirus epicenter. And this is just the beginning.